Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Roller Chain TV. Today we are going to unpack or unbox a drone from DJI. Okay, so our new baby is a, a drone which is DJI Mini 2. So actually matagal na to, no? We got this before New Year, but of course, work first, very busy. Hindi natin masyadong nagamit pa itong drone na to. So again, this is DJI Mini 2 priced at 29,000, almost 30,000. So we bought this in a festival from Gizmo Central. Ayan, so swak na swak. This is the best budget, no, for an entry level mini drone na pwede na. Okay, so yep, if you're beginning in drone, of course, you can use DJI Spark, Tello, but yung high level nun, if you're a beginner, if you have the budget, definitely go for Mini 2. So ang next dito is DJI Air 2S, which is parang almost times 2 na niya. And then of course the Mavic 3. Ayan. The advantage with this DJI Mini 2 is, of course, it is very lightweight. Of course, in the Philippines, the rules on drones are very loose. So, but if you're abroad, on other countries like US, hindi mo na siya kailangang i-register being at the limit of weight. Its weight being below 250 grams. So actually, hindi na to unboxing kasi our suggestion, of course, pag binili nyo, of course, you have to, of course, test and try it out together with the technical salesman. Syempre, di ba? Unless you're very confident, no, and very trusting sa pinagbilhan nyo. Okay, so binuksan na niya. Ang suggestion kasi namin doon, once more, siya na magbubukas. He will try it out in front of you. He will instruct you on how to initially do it. He will set it up using your mobile phone. Ayan, siya na rin lahat ang gagawa nun. So, of course, mas maganda yung ganun, no? Initially, na test nyo at naturuan ka pa on how to initially power up and launch your drone. Ayan. So, just a repeat, we have footage of that, but of course, hindi ganun yung quality. Again, we opted for Fly More combo. Okay, I'll tell you more why Fly More combo. Kasi if standard lang, it will only have a battery. Okay, so opening this now. And in the Fly More combo, you get to have this nice looking, diba, sling bag. Okay, very elegant. Ayan, to keep your drone. So, ayan, tagalin natin. Let me show you its content. You have here the drone. Okay, so my palm is something around like 6 inches. So, it fits perfectly on top of my palm. Okay, almost palm size. Okay, and what's in the bag? Of course, the controller. Ayan. The controller. But before, let me add, ayan, the bag has 2 zippers, outer part niya, yan, here at the front. Okay. And again, so we have the drone itself, the controller. Here is the charger. So as you can see, we have here 3 slots. Of course, 3 slots, meaning 3 batteries. Ayan, 3 batteries. Hindi ko ata natanggal yung battery isa. Let me show you. Ayan, naiwan ko pala. That's bad. Preferably when you're storing or when the drone is not in use, preferably remove the battery. Ayan, so 3 batteries. Also, what's in the bag? You have a single cable. I'll tell you more what the downside on this single cable is. And they're giving you a charger, European plug. Ayan. And it has an additional pocket here sa bag in which you have spare LEC, spare propeller. Okay? Ilan ba to? How many propellers? Ito, 4 to. So, per ano kasi niya, per leg, it has 2. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ayan, at may extra ka pa na 4 pieces. So, inside this, it has screws then. Okay? To screw it on the motor. Ayan, so again, you have this additional propeller. So once more, these are all available when you purchase a Fly More combo. Ayan, may screws to sa loob and an additional stick. Okay, this is an additional stick. What else? And a screw. Okay, a screwdriver, of course, to use when changing a propeller. Okay, so ayan, good thing. May kasama ng screwdriver. Okay, so let me start off with sige, ipakita ko na rin ulit yung screwdriver. Ayan. So let me start off with the charger. Okay, so the charging port. So in with the standard, wala to. Okay, so I guess the standard around 25,000 data. Let's check. Okay, so the Mini 2 is somewhere around 23 to 24 thousand. Ayan. So again, in comparison with the Fly More combo, it doesn't have this charging port and the additional 2 batteries. Ayan. So the good thing with this charger is this one, hindi siya sabay-sabay actually nag-charge. Ayan. When you're charging this one, it will go first to the least battery having a charge. Okay, then pa isa-isa. Hindi siya sabay-sabay at once. Okay, so in addition, on the side of the charging port, it has ayan, which pag nakalagay itong tatlo na be used to power up your phone or the controller. Ayan. And of course, if you're charging this, it has a mini, it has a Type C. Ayan, USB. So for example, diba, I'm going to, diba, the typical USB Type A, ayan, papunta sa Type C USB. Okay. The downside here is they only gave provided um, one Type C cable. Okay, so of course, siguro if you have a phone having a Type C, yun na lang yung gamitin mo to charge the controller. Again, the controller also has a battery inside and needs to be charged using a Type C. Okay, so that's ayan with the charging port. Again, available only in the Fly More combo, and wag niyo na pong tipirin, magsisisi rin kayo when you purchase the standard Mini 2. Kapos na kapos talaga siya eventually. Yep. So the additional 5,000 gives you additional 2 batteries. Ayan, at saka yung bag. Okay? So we're done with the batteries and the charging ports. Okay? Let's move forward to the controller. Okay, so the controller, it has, of course, 2 sticks. Again, provided in the Fly More combo, additional sticks. And it is hidden or attached here. Ayan, at the bottom of the controller. Okay, so for demonstration purpose, screw this up. So some drone enthusiasts or flyers or pilots, I have seen some prefers not using the stick. Mas may control daw sila when flying instead of using a traditional stick. Okay, so this stick is very, of course, derived familiar when you're doing RC, di ba? Ayan. Okay, let me place the stick back. Ayan. So this black recess is rubber. Ayan. So it fits snugly sa stick to hide those. Okay. And if I pull this, ayan, you will be placing the cell phone, your mobile phone here. Okay. In addition, if you're seeing this, it has a cable. Ayan. So this one, DJI, when you purchase this drone, you will be given three cables. So this one, since I'm using so this one is micro USB. So again, the additional cables are, of course, if you're not using Android, Apple, di ba? Cable and a mini Type C USB din. Ayan. So, will be probably video for how to get started with Mini 2. Okay, so ayan, as you can see, I hope you're seeing this. Dito yung for this cable port here, and this one, the mini USB goes to your cell phone. Now, of course, when you purchase, again, highly recommended sila na mag-unbox. And in addition, your agent or the salesperson will also help installing the DJI Fly app. Okay, so once more, I'm using an Android. Okay, so ayan, she will guide you on installing this one. And recommended, when you're inserting your phone, ayan, move the cable at the back and there's a clamp here. So similar, almost similar when you're having a tripod where you mount your mobile phone. So ayan. So make sure the not hitting the buttons of your cell phone. Ayan. So moving this up. Okay. And connecting the mini USB. And then afterwards, saka nyo, it is where you pull out the sticks, the toggle sticks, and screw this up and to these holes. So that's the proper steps on attaching or connecting your mobile phone to the controller. Okay? So it's now set up. Okay? So next, we now have the drone. Okay, so initially there are some stickers attached here that was removed. Okay? So at the side, okay, to keep the propellers in place, this attachment. Ayan. Okay? So it has a small peg to lock in. Okay, so moving forward, we're seeing the drone now in top view. The first thing we need to do is, as you can see here at the side, number 1, meaning this leg will be pulled out. Ayan, moving to the front. This leg, moving this to the front. And I'm going to turn this and pull this down. Ayan, so that's the combination or procedure on how open up or to position the legs of your drone. Okay? And afterwards, you'll be removing the cover of the camera. To remove the camera, the cover, there's a recess wherein you can put in your thumb and gently pull your thumb up, removing the cover. Okay, so here it is, ayan, with the cover removed. So itong cover na to bring this back, it has a hook here. So when placing the cover back, maumuna tong hook na to going there, and then one, or nasabay ko na kasi when I getting used to this, isa munang clamp dito and then another snap. Removing the cover. Let's have a battery. So to insert the battery, it's pulling this hatch. Ayan. So there's a hole there where you can fit in your nail. So pulling on that direction with in relation to the position of the drone's battery hatch. So pulling this up. Ayan. And when you're closing the hatch, again, there's a latch there. Simple as, okay? So there's the electrical connection here. Okay, so here's the electrical connection here on the battery. And sliding this one. And of course, when it's properly fitted, you will hear a snap sound. So this is that sound. Okay, so that's it. Pulling the cover. Okay, it's now closed. So this area over here is another type. Again, if you are in the standard, you don't have the charging port. Dito kayo, this is where you will charge your battery, the battery inside the drone. Ayan. So here at the right is the SD card. Ayan. So I was looking for an SD card. Ang na-purchase ko because I was so excited was an Extreme. So I prefer SanDisk Extreme. Ayan, pero mas maganda yung higher version ng SanDisk Extreme Pro. Ayan, mas recommended yon. It is black color, no? Black color yung micro SD na yan. So when it's Extreme, it's only red and gold. So here is I purchased a 128 SD card. Okay, so again, this can record videos up to 4K. So imagine that if it's 4K, malakas kumonsume ng memory space yon. Okay? So, showing you the position. So, same with mobile phones on inserting card. So, I have a long and dirty nails. So, of course, when you're pushing this, you will hear a snap. Ayan. So, notice it is slightly protruding. Again, the recommended SD card is the SanDisk Extreme Pro. Ayan. If not available, try to look it up the internet for its equivalent in Samsung or Lexar. Okay, so with the camera or with the battery in place, ayan, recommended that you initially turn on the controller. Okay, so you're seeing here that on off power shutdown symbol. So to turn this on, short press and then long press. Again, short press and then long press. So short press, long press, and then you will hear that sound. But if you do a simple short press, you the battery status. So as you can see here, the four lights are blinking, indicating that this controller is fully charged. So next, to turn on the drone, okay, simply press initially this button. So notice there's four lights, okay, meaning again I'm pressing this button, four lights, meaning this is fully charged. And to turn this on, same with the controller, press and okay, after that you will see a slight jerk in the propeller. Ayan, let's do this. Press and long press. Ayan, so notice the jerk and that sound. And from there, of course, the drone will communicate with the controller at automatic lalabas na yan. So, this was initially set up during the purchase. Ayan. In the store, kaya naka-set up na yan. So, in the doing additional videos on how to connect your mobile phone to the drone and the controller. Okay, so what we're seeing now in the phone is what the camera sees. So let me, ayan, point this, ayan, drone to my face. Okay, and this, di nyo kasi kita, no? The gimbal is now working as I'm trying to move uh, the drone. In the next video, I'll show you how to initially fly this thing using the release method and landing this thing via hand launch and hand catch or handling. Okay, so it took me. It's very easy to learn to hand catch and hand launch the drone. So I'll be stay tuned. We'll be doing a separate video on that. Okay, so let me give you my thoughts on this. DJI Mini is already out in the market for over a year now. Now, you may be hearing news that the Mini 3 will probably be out soon. But of course, this is the scenario same with the my experience with, if you're familiar with the Canon M50 and the M52. So not much, I'm seeing not there much of anticipation. And if ever Mini 3 goes out, the best, hindi ka pa rin manghihinayang, no? Same with the experience of having an M50 and then the M50 Mark II out. So definitely, like yan, what you're seeing me right now is the M50. Not much of a difference. Okay, and probably if the Mini 3 goes out, of course, definitely will be more expensive. But I have seen a lot of drone users na because Mavic 3 is very big. Ayan, you have to register it having been having more than the weight, because the weight accompanies regulation. Ayan, kailangan pa lang i-register yon. Ito, when you're going on a different country, no need, wala masyadong regulation kasi it's below 250. Again, sa Philippines, very loose. But if you want for a quick shot, for a quick inspiration, Mini 2 definitely is the way to go. Ayan, I have seen a lot again of those Mavic 3 and then yung mga mas higher drones they eventually use Mini 2 for its versatility, compact, and it doesn't attract too much attention unlike the bigger drones making audio levels or noise, so it attracts attention, the larger drones. And the Mini 2 Mini, there's a huge improvement on this as well, on its ability to resist wind. Ayan, mas kaya nito yung mga strong winds. Of course, hindi naman yung yung mga storm talaga, mga bagyo. Pero yung typical na mahangin, kayang-kaya niya. Yes. Okay? So, yep, that's our not already a quick take, brief overview, unboxing, reaction sa DJI Mini 2. Ayan, sa mga new users, enthusiasts like me, hoping to see your your awesome footages, awesome videos, and photos. Okay, so lastly, to turn this off, of course, preferably the drone first. Press and press again. Ayan. And on the controller, press and long press. You hear that sound? It's now off and disconnected. Okay. We hope that and happy flying. See you in the next video.